Hello and welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm continuing on with my playthrough of Sleeping Gods, my first campaign of Sleeping Gods. So I'm on the third event deck here, about to start into the last third of the game. We're pretty beat up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our crew. No, 6. Maybe I already counted him. Anyway, a large portion of the crew is knocked out. So I think we need to head back to port. We have just enough money to do a port action. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 experience points that we can spend if we do a port action. And we're a little light on abilities right now because we just lost all of our fate card abilities. So I think I'm just going to dive right into it. I think I'm at the top of the turn. I really can't remember. I usually try to stop and start these videos at the top of a turn. So I think I'm going to go to the bridge. I will pull off all of these command tokens. I do still have the level ability card that when you gain an extra command when you use the bridge. So I will get 3 command tokens. The rest of those go back to the supply. I think I'm going to spend 1 to put this card onto Audrey. So we have our ship repair card back and some extra craft there. And now I can draw an ability card from going to the bridge, so we'll just see what we get. I've got Iron Will. So that's a 3 from the Fate deck with Strength. I think I'm going to... I actually have a Strength card here that I could discard to get extra damage if I wanted to. So I'm going to spend 2 command tokens to get that onto Raphael. I think I want to keep my 4 command tokens that I've got here. Or do I? I want to get some ability cards out, but maybe I'll wait till I can get some more command tokens from going to another spot on the ship. So that's going to be my ship action. Let's go into our event. Debris. You find some lumber. Gather it. Is a strength 5 test. If I fail, it's -1 health. I can gain 1 material. So I will do that. I fail. I'm just going to take the health hit. I can put it on anybody because I did not commit anybody to the test. I'll put it on the captain because that's low enough where that can just get healed off. And we get a material. So there's our event. I'm going to travel. If somebody's knocked out, can they participate in challenges? Wouldn't seem like they should be able to. Crew members with 2 fatigue cannot participate. It just says crew members with 2 fatigue cannot participate. But is there another section where... Oh yeah, so in the other section it says if they have damage equal to their health, they can no longer participate in combat or challenges or activate any of their abilities until they regain at least 1 health. So what I wanted to do was do the action to get rid of this sea serpent, but I guess I can wait a turn. Okay, so let's just travel. It's a 3, so we can go 1 space. Back here to Pig Ribs. So travel was 1, and we will do a port action for 2. It's going to be 4 coins to remove 1 fatigue off of everybody. And 2 health. 2 damage, I should say. And I'm just going to go back to 5 so I can make sure I see it here. 2 there, 5 becomes 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we still have quite a bit of fatigue or damage out there, and 2 fatigue tokens. We do have 3 meat and 2 carrots. I think I will spend a command token on the cookbook. I'm going to use 2 meat and a carrot to make some stew, cook up some stew. No, not yet. I should do that when I'm exploring. I get extra health healed if I do it while exploring. So I wonder actually if while here at port, I'll spend 1 material to repair the ship there. I've got 2 coins in this artifact here, 2 value worth of money, because I'll be able to heal 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18 damage still. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sell the artifact for 2 coins and then spend 1 coin at the healer, just to restore all of Raphael's health. Get that 5 damage off, and the rest, most of this, I can deal with cooking. All right, so now we can spend XP. I said we had 9, right? So you can draw an extra search token when you use the search deck, so that you can draw 4, I guess. I don't know if that's that valuable. Use Audrey to travel, add 2 to fate. I wonder if I should do that. So we can just start moving around some more. Restore 1 health to another crew member when any player uses the sick bay. When you use Laurent's first crew ability, so I might want to use this just to get an extra savvy on Laurent. It's a 4 cost. We're using Raphael mostly for strength. How about any of these 7 costers if I just wanted to get 1? I mean, it's 1 for Mac, where she can take a damage to redraw fate's not too bad. Healing the captain. She's got strength and cunning on her. Or Kanan's crack shot, but we already have a decent weapon for him, so that's probably not the best. Kasumi could get 3 ability cards. Just wondering what I want to do as far as maybe not the actual ability, but getting some symbols onto people. I don't really need crafting because he doesn't have craft, so that's a Marco ability. We've got some strength, some savvy, some craft. It'd be nice to get some perception onto maybe, I've been using Kasumi as kind of like my perception person. So she does have a perception card in here. I just can't remember what the ability is. Oh, I think it's the 7 coster, which is unfortunate. I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to get as many out as I can, symbols, I mean. Well, Yeah, let's go for a rare catch to make this more of a savvy expert. Make Laurent more of a savvy expert, and then there was a Marco Cunning card. I think I'll just go with these two. No, you know what? I'm going to go with the Audrey, the craft. Let's just make her a craft specialist. So we're going to go with Laurent's rare catch for 4. If I use his ability to get meat, I can draw fate. And if on a 1 through 3, I get an extra meat. And then when I use Audrey for traveling, I get to add 2 to the fate. So she's going to be coming in here at just a 5 starting. So we're like guaranteed at least 2 spaces when we travel. And Laurent's got a couple of savvy. Okay, so that's all of our XP spent. And the first turn done. So now I think we'll go to the quarters. Actually, I'm going to go to the sick bay. I don't have any command tokens I need to remove, so let's just go to the sick bay. We get 3 command tokens there. And I did not take that sick bay card, so there's 3 command tokens. Somebody gets to heal 1. Let's just heal Kasumi. And then we get to draw an ability card. Oh, this is such a good card. It's so expensive, and it takes a 6 out of the deck, but it's just a +1 accuracy, and it's a perception. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to do it. All 3 of the cards I just got, I'm going to put that on Kasumi. So now what? Oh, I didn't even talk about what I wanted to do, like what my plan was. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go try to find this mine. And I was looking at the map again. It looks like there's a mine back by this waterfall. So I think I'm going to travel this way, try to find this mine. And then if I go 1 more map space over, it should be the spot where that sea serpent father thing is. Oh, but I have this temple thing too. So since I'm here, I should probably come back and do that temple thing. But we're done with the sick bay. We got to do an event, right? Timber traders. You may pay 1 coin to buy 2 materials. A huge barge loaded with timber approaches. I don't think I need the materials. I've got this thing to repair. My coin, I think, is a little more valuable at this point. So now we get to our actions. I'm going to do 1 action here. I'll use Raphael. That shouldn't be there. So this is a strength 7 check. Raphael has 3, and I'll use the captain. I want to get rid of this thing. So I'm sitting at 5 strength. I need to draw a 2, and I drew a 1. So we're going to redraw. Okay, I drew a 5. So this sea serpent is gone. Don't have to worry about that anymore. It did cost me a command token though. Then I think I will travel to get back here. And we've got 4 fatigue tokens out. Yeah, I'm not going to commit Audrey because I only need to go 1 space. This is a 3. So we can go 1. We have to deal with this savvy check. It's only 1 ship damage. I'm not too worried about it. It's a 5 check. Oh, and we drew a 5, so I don't have to worry about it. And that's our 2 actions for this turn. 1 getting rid of the sea serpent, and another traveling. Okay, so now back to this. I'm going to go to the quarters and remove 2. I get 3. And I get an ability card. So this is another strength. You know, just remember, misses, they deal damage first. He's already got 3 strength, so I might hold on to this. I might actually continue building up a, so I've got some decent cunning with these 2 characters. Plus I've got some cunning here. I've got perception out there that I can use with command tokens, I guess. So maybe I won't put that perception on. I'm going to hold off. I want to see how my command token supply goes. Okay, so we've got 2 actions now. We're going to explore 55. I'm not sure how the timing of this is supposed to work, but I am going to do this explore action. But I also want to cook to take advantage of my outdoor cooking gear, that I can heal 2 extra health if I cook while I'm exploring. So I'm going to use the cookbook to use 1 fewer ingredient. So I'm going to use this. Stew is 4 of anything. I'll do 2 meat and a carrot, or a vegetable, I mean, to remove 4 fatigue and heal 5 damage. So this is 1, 2. Why did I think I thought I had 5 out here, but I guess not. Am I missing it? No, that's all 4 of those. And now 5 damage. Let's heal Laurent for 2. And I just, oh no, 7 damage actually. And Kanan and Gregory. 5 from this, 2 from that. Anybody have any of the extra things when you heal? No, and I lost my card that gives you command when you explore, which is an awesome card. So we're exploring 55. If keyword chains, go to 55.2. The jungle leaves are slimy and the ground is carpeted in thick mud, but Ubzan urges you forward. The treasure sits in a temple more magnificent than anything you can imagine. A gaping ravine lies in your path. The log across it is hollow and dark, but it seems a solid enough bridge. You enter the tunnel of rotting wood, and a swell of clicking and cracking fills the air. Giant insects emerge from the shadows and attack. Oh, great. So it's card 20 and 21. It's only a level 12, so we should have no problem with this. I hope those are not famous last words. And stop. They're both a 6. We got a Titanic, Centipede, a couple of after venom effects there. Whoa, and a 4 damage spot. That has to get covered immediately. And a Boulder Roach. Boulder Roach can probably be killed 3, 5. So how can I get both? I need a 4 damage there and a 4 damage there for this guy to be dead. And then I need a 4 and a 3. But I only have 1 person that does 4 damage, I think. Hitting them shouldn't be too hard. So I do need to get some extra damage to couple other characters. Where's my tokens? Combat tokens. Let's see. Raphael just got healed. He can only do 2 damage. He has a lot of accuracy. He can do extra damage if he draws well with his fate, though. I think I will use Kanan actually to start. Or should I get him a +1 token actually, so he could do 5 damage? Well, I guess actually if the captain could get her token to somebody. No, we'll start with Kanan. Oh, he doesn't do extra damage though. Yeah, let's do this. So let's go with the captain first. She's going to use her rifle. It's only 1 accuracy, so she has to draw 5. We might be rolling through some command tokens here. Oh wait, I get 2 command tokens at the start of combat. That's right. Can't forget my abilities. So that's helpful, obviously. So she needs a 5. So then do we start with Mac? These are always like the questions. I guess we start with Mac. Mac has a 5. We're going to go against this guy here first. For 2 damage. We have to draw. Anything is going to be a hit though. So okay, it's a 2, so she hits. She's going to do 2 damage. We're going to cover here and here, which covers a synergy spot. So we'll give our accuracy token to the captain. She gets to block 1 with her saber here. There's 3, 4, 5 coming back. 5 coming back. So if she blocks 1, that's 4. Let's use 1 command token here to block 3, so she only takes 1. Now we're going to use the captain on this centipede. Yes, captain on the centipede with her rifle. She's at 1 right now, so she needs a 5. She drew a 3, and she'll use max +2 to make it 5. So she hits. She's got 4 damage. I'm going to use a command token on the chloroform, which gives me an extra damage that has to go somewhere that is not a heart space. I'm just going to cover that first, so that's right there. Now she has her 4 base damage to do. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 3 coming back. She blocks 1 with her rifle, so 2 back onto her. Her synergy token is going to go to Kasumi. Yes. So now Kasumi will go. She has 2 here, +1 makes 3. We're going against this centipede here. So she needs to draw 3. Okay, she drew a 3. She's going to use the captain's token so she can put stuff diagonal, that's 1, 2, 3. Knocking the centipede out so she takes no damage back, and there is a synergy spot there. So her extra damage is going to go to Kanan. So now Kanan will use the Axe of the Cinderlands. It's got +3, so it starts at 3 accuracy. He has to take a fatigue when he uses it. He's going 3 against 6. He needs a 3. It's a 4. I wish I had drawn that card for my hand. I like the one costers. But using Kasumi's +1 with this 4 is 5 total, and so that's 2. Plus 3 is 5. Centipede and Boulder Roach taken care of. Try to do shortcuts to put the cards in there, and they just end up falling. So just take a couple seconds and do it correctly. All right. And I didn't put the cube on Kanan, but there you go. Okay, so what was that? Turn to 55.1. Ubzan chews on a bit of crunchy centipede leg as you forge deeper into the jungle. That's gross. Gain 2 materials. 2 meat. Cockroach and centipede meat, apparently. 2 coins. So they were carrying coins. And 2 XP. Interesting pair of insects. Okay, so then what? Turn to 162. Jumping back into the back of the book. The sky is a dusky orange, and the crew is exhausted from a long day of hiking, all except Ubzan, who has only grown in strength and energy. Ah, we have finally arrived at my home, he says, stepping into a clearing near an ancient pyramidal structure, doused in torchlight. Your home? Asks Audrey suspiciously. This pyramid once belonged to the god Zakra, but I've claimed it for myself. Come and see, says Ubzan. He waves a hand, and a ragtag swarm of armed creatures emerge from the jungle, surrounding you. Yeah, great. Now you can join my happy attendants, after some training, that is, says Ubzan, grinning. Lose adventure card 12. Hope that's not one I use a lot. Oh, it's a reroll and a cunning. Great. So we lose adventure card 12. I don't like the sound of where this is going. Lose adventure card 12. So now we have some choices. We can challenge Ubzan to a game of poker for your freedom. We can challenge Ubzan to a game of chess for your freedom. Fight the swarm of guards, a level 21 fight. Against 5 cards. Or we can surrender and see what Ubzan has planned for you. Well, I have this character up here that you can't even see off screen, that I think we got last time. That can give me 3 savvy. I also have the Wayfarer's gear right here that can give me 2 savvy. I've got Laurent with 3 savvy. So I'll do the savvy check. It's challenge Ubzan to a game of chess for your freedom. Savvy 9. All right, so we gotta do a 9 check. I can add these later. So I'll start with Laurent for 3. That's probably all I need to commit, right? It's just Laurent for 3, and we'll see what we draw. So we need a 6, which would be a miracle, and it's a 2. So I'm at 5, so I need 4 more. Is there anything? I don't have any savvy in here. And I don't have one that gives me 1, so I guess I just have to do this for the extra. Or do I redraw? Maybe I should redraw. I should redraw. I could probably commit fewer command tokens if I try to redraw once. I've only got 1 redraw now. That's gear. That's kind of a bummer. Except for Well, I guess this is a redraw on a 1. Ooh, I've only got that 1 redraw now. That's kind of an actual, that is kind of a bummer. Yeah, so let's redraw. Okay, I drew a 4. So this 4 plus this 3 is 7. So I only need to commit 1. So I ended up saving a command token. 1 fewer command tokens. That'd be another good one to have in your hand. Although it's nice to have the 4s in the deck also. Okay, so we pass, so we go to 200.2. If you fail, we would have gone to a different number. $200.2. Ubzon enters the game with relish, picking up the nuances and mastering the strategy within a few turns. You trade pieces until only 6 of each remain. You move your queen in a risky gambit, and Ubzon takes the bait. Checkmate, you say, and Ubzon grins. The journey back to shore is treacherous. Once there, Audrey gives you a carved stone. I nicked this from the pyramid when Ubzon was playing chess, she says, grinning. Gain 4 coins. So I'm going to take 5, put 1 back. 200.2, was that the right one? Checkmate, yeah. 1 XP. Adventure card 43 and complete quest 15. So quest 15. So all I had to do was beat him at some chess. I guess it did say play chess for your freedom. Adventure card 43. It's a totem. Oh, hey, I was just talking about redraws. So the Stone of Deceit, 2 cunning, and a redraw. I don't know. I spent all this time getting this right toe of Vallard. I don't even know what to do with it. I thought it was going to be a totem. Okay, so Stone of Deceit. Stone of Deceit. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 totems. And then return to the ship. Okay, so we've got one more action that we can do. And I think I'll just start traveling to get over here to look for this ore. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. I will commit Audrey because I want to get there as fast as possible. So she's 3. We're starting at 5. And we drew a 5. And the other thing here is at 9+, we ignore hazards. So at 10, we could move 4 zones and we ignore hazards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can ignore this. Wow, that was awesome. So that was travel. That was our second action this turn. Okay, so let's use the bridge, I guess, to remove these. And then we get 3 because of Laurent's thing. The rest back in the supply. And we have to do we get an ability card. Jack of all trades. Anytime during combat or a challenge, discard the equipped card for +2 to fate. So I technically have to discard a card. I'll discard this Iron Will card. Then I think I want to... I want to keep building up characters while we're still early here. So let's get continue to build up Kasumi into a perception specialist. So we've got strength, savvy, craft, perception. We're building a little cunning. That's all of them, right? Yeah. So now we got to do the event. That was just the ability card part. All right, the event. Merchant vessel. A well-provisioned ship approaches. I can convince them you need help, cunning 6, or buy food 1 for 2, or bid farewell. So let's pay a coin to get 2 grain. Having the stuff to make biscuits and gravy is pretty good. Gets rid of 4 fatigue, 6 health damage, and a low morale. That's good. Okay, so now let's do our actions. So we're going to explore. I'm going to start with 32 because, like I said on the map, it looks like there's a mine back here underneath the waterfall, back behind the waterfall. There's also a trail right here off of 217 into the jungle. I really wish I had the explore and get command tokens thing. Let's start with this one. I think that's a mine. We'll start there. 32. Keyword expected, no. If keyword or, yes, or that's the one. Turn to 3210. It's a different page. That's 3210. You follow Gum's map up a sandy beach and into the jungle. Vines hang over the entrance of the mine, but you cut through them and enter with lit torches. The deeper you delve, the more the air smells like gun smoke. There's a purple glow up ahead, and the mine shaft ends, opening to a vast underground cavern filled with glowing mushrooms and green ferns. This is the Cinder Realm, says Mac. It's a deadly place that stretches for hundreds of miles. Now you can see where the gun smoke smell was coming from. The mushrooms crackle and static and give off a burnt powder smell. A thin blue imp appears between 2 mushroom stalks. You ready your weapons, but the creature doesn't seem threatening. He beckons you to follow him. So we could follow the imp, or we could demand that the imp tells you where to find Orichalcum. I don't know how to say that one. Or we can turn away the imp and search the cavern for Orichalcum. So demanding that he tells us where to find it is a cunning 7. I'm kind of curious why he's beckoning us. Hopefully, is it a trap? Where's Admiral Akbar when you need him? We'll follow the imp. I mean, even if it is a trap, we're set for combat. I think we're, as long as it's not level 21. 32.1. The imp seems pleased that you're following him. Does that mean he's going to kill us? He takes a few large snail shells out of his satchel and hands one to each crew member. He's not so bad, says Audrey. What should we call him? Oh, please don't name it, says Raphael. But the imp points at himself and says Gruel. Gruel leads you on a path until he pauses behind a boulder. He points beyond the edge of the rock, and you see an encampment of imps cooking mushrooms over smoky fire pits. At the edge of the encampment is a rough cage, and a tiny imp is locked inside. Uh-oh. Gruel points at the cage. It seems he wants you to free the little imp. So now we have some choices. We can attack the imp encampment and free the little one. We can attempt to sneak in and free the little imp quietly as a perception 9. Perception 9. Okay. It's a level 14 combat against 3 things. Decline and search the mushroom forest for Orichalcum as a perception 10. If we fail the little sneaking test, it's -7 health. But we've got stuff we can do with perception. I almost forgot about the gate stone, just looking at it right now. For 3 command, I can move to any port. Anyway, so perception. We've got Bigfoot the dog. We've got 2 here on the goggles. We've got 1 here on Jin. We've also got 1 here on the binoculars. Kasumi obviously has 3, and we've got 1 in our hand. It's a 9 test. Yeah, let's do that one. Versus a bunch of fighting. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of command tokens. You might have to commit though. Right now we need a 6. We need a 5 if we ditch this. Unless I want to put somebody else in, because we can cook to get rid of 4 fatigue. We've got 4 out there right now. The one on Kanan maybe doesn't matter that much. Do I want 1 more from somebody else? Sure, let's add the captain. So we've got 4 right now. So we need a 5. Need a 5. It's a 6. Okay. 32.7. While the imps are busy eating roasted mushrooms, you slink behind a tent and cut open the cage. The little imp leaps from the cage, and you flee back into the shadows before anyone notices. Gruel hugs the little one when you return and gives you a small bag of glittering orichalcum. As you pack up to leave, the imp indicates he would like to follow you. So we can let Gruel come with you, or we could decline his request. Let's let him come with us. Sure, 32.8. Gruel nods briskly and follows you back to the manticore. He gives you a small, intricate stone as a thank you. Ugh, he smells like sulfur, complains Raphael. Gain 2 coins. It's gonna be an interesting adventure card. 1 low morale. Does it have to be somebody that was in the... Well, I'm gonna do that cooking thing anyway, so let's just put it on Kasumi. We have another explorer action that we can do. I still don't know the timing of when I should be cooking to take advantage of that outdoor cooking gear, but whatever. What the heck was I doing? Oh, yeah. 1 XP. Adventure card 3. It's a totem. Mikra's Salt. Oh, this is the same thing as the cookbook. It's gonna be nice to have 2 of those. Cook a recipe with 1 fewer ingredient. Do not pay the command cost. That's cool. Ukra's Salt. Does it have a special stone name? Totem Mikra? Mikra's Salt. What else? Adventure card 2. Gruel the Imp. So it's a perception and +2 for 1 command token. While this game does take up quite a bit of space, it wouldn't be that bad if I wasn't trying to fit everything on camera. I mean, you can barely even see that. there went my adventure cards. Complete quest 118 and gain quest 120. So 118 is this ore card. Gain quest 120. Nugget. We found only a few nuggets of orichalcum in the old mine. And nugget was a keyword back here at Pig Ribs. So I think we'll head back that way. And when I do that exploration is when I can cook. Okay, I gotta throw in a quick cut because I dropped some of the adventure cards on the ground I gotta clean up. I'll be right back. Okay, didn't realize how many spilled out and how far they went. That took a little while. Okay, so we have second action. We're gonna travel. I'm not gonna commit Audrey. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not gonna commit Audrey. So a 4, actually we can go 2, so 1, 2. Okay, so that's our 2 actions. Back to the top of the round here. We do not have any command tokens we need to get off of anybody. What are we gonna heal? We're gonna heal 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 8 damage out there. Oh no, but if we explore, we can heal 8. So we don't really need to go to the sick bay. I think I'll go to the deck. And I don't have that card about the deck. It only gets me 2 command tokens though. And no ability card. That's fine, probably don't need command tokens. We're just going to Pig Ribs to, I think, turn in this nugget card. So never mind, I think we're good. We are gonna go to the deck. I'll just get my 2 command tokens and we will pull off a token here. It's 1 coin and a low morale. I can ignore the damage on 1 token if I use the binoculars. I'm really after ingredients to cook with more. I'm going to draw another one because I can draw up to 3. Okay, so this is what I'm going to keep, but I got to take both of the negative consequences. So I'm going to keep the veggie and meat one, but I got to take a ship damage and a low morale. I'm actually going to... I'm not going to worry about putting the token out for that. So we got to see where the ship damage is. Spot number 1 is the hull. I mean, I guess it's the same. I could go here to repair it or here to block it. I got a bunch of materials too, so I don't really plan. I mean, I guess I could do a port action, but I don't need to. I've only got 4 XP. I also got to take low morale, right? Maybe I should block the low morale because I can remove 1 with the biscuits and gravy. Yeah, I'm gonna block the low morale. Am I? No. I got another thing that gets rid of it. Yeah. I'll just take it. I'll put it on Gregory. Event. Abandoned raft. The crew spots a weathered raft. It's a perception 5. Fail takes a ship damage. We gain a grain. I'm just going to draw. We got a 2. So we got to take a ship damage to area 3, which is sick bay, and we get a grain. Now it's our turn. so let's travel. And not committing anybody, we only need to go one space, and we did draw 5. So we go here. Now we're going to explore at 150, but I'm going to cook during this exploration action. And just for the fun of it, we'll use our salt instead of our cookbook this time. We're going to cook the biscuits and gravy for one less ingredient. So we're going to use 1 grain and 2 meat. Gets rid of 1 low morale. Because we're doing it during an explore action, it gets rid of 8 damage. So this is 1, 2, 3, plus 3, plus 2. So that's all the damage on everybody. And it gets rid of 4 fatigue tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we go to our exploration action 150. No, I keep thinking that we have the thing that gets us more command tokens when we explore, but that was not a level card. It was a what's it called? Just a regular fate card. Was I supposed to get a quest card when I got the imp? Where was I at? 32. Gain quest 120. Oh, I did get it. It was the nugget card. That's right. If keyword nugget turned to 150.5. We don't have keyword imp, do we? No. 150.5. You return to the assay office and turn in the few nuggets of glittering orichalcum ore. What? This is it? Says Millie. Did the thugs down there give you trouble? They said the mine belonged to them, says Gregory pointedly. Of course they'd say that, but I have the contract for it right here, she sneers, holding up a long smudged document with very tiny writing. Before you can get a closer look, she shoves it into a drawer with a snap. Here's your payment. Gain 8 coins and 2 XP. Complete quest 120. So, 8 coins. Okay, we got a bunch of coins now, which is fine. We could go to port or I guess market. 2 XP. So we're up to 6 XP. Complete quest 120. So we did get a totem from the imp, but we did not get a totem from this lady. Then go back to 150. So is there anything else in Pig Ribs for us to do? We don't have keyword imp. We don't have keyword mushroom. Visiting the saloon, which we did that already. That's how we got something. Do we have the keyword milk or the keyword poison? Milk or poison? No. I think we're done here then. So I just want to put on my map keywords milk, because if I look at this map later, ones that I have not dealt with, are milk, poison, imp, and mushroom. I did 45 and 55. I guess we head on over to the next map space. Oh, I never found this hunted thing. But I guess we go look for this serpent's father. Okay, so we did a travel in and explore this turn. Let's go to the quarters. We can remove 2 We get 3 and a card. It's a strength, +1 damage if this crew member has 3 or more damage. I might put this on Raphael. It gets a 1 out of the deck. Yeah, let's just put it on Raphael, just even make him more of Looney Tunes strength adder to tests and stuff. Okay, so let's try. Oh, we got to do an event. Rotting Leviathan. Carrion birds and schools of sharks circle a huge unidentifiable creature floating on the sea ahead. Well, this isn't a good one. Navigate away from it. Savvy 6. If we fail, we gain 2 low morale. So we'll put Laurent on this. He's at a Savvy 3. So we need a 3. Oh, that we drew a 6. Okay, so we get away from it. Now let's put Audrey on our travel. So we're sitting at 5. Craft with Audrey, so 5 plus 3 is 8. So 8 is 3 zones. So 1, 2. Then we're going to go to page 7. We can come in wherever we want. So this is all the same zone. So let's just go here. That's 3 movement. Oop, my ship is backwards. Okay, so let's read this card again. A huge sea serpent asks us to kill his father. We can find him in the south, in the strait northwest of Hunter's Haven. So this could be a strait, or this could be a strait. Have I been to Hunter's Haven? I don't think I've been on this page. I wonder if I should go. Okay, here. So this is our travel action. This is all the same space. Let's go to Hunter's Haven. We got some time to see if we get some more quests. So let's explore at Hunter's Haven. This guide one was, we have to go to the City of Ashes, which I think is 1 page up. Yeah, we've been there before. Oh yeah, and it has, I wrote down the keyword guide, which is on that card. All right, so we're exploring 10, Hunter's Haven. Maybe we'll do a port action. We don't really need to do a port action right now as far as healing, but we could use some materials to heal the ship. Heal the ship sounds kind of weird. If keyword poison, so this is another place with keyword poison. Keyword camp. We don't have poison or camp. Just before I forget, poison and camp. The boats anchored at Hunter's Haven are painted with elegant patterns from stem to stern. Rich reds and yellows, deep browns, and shining whites, and shades of blue from the brightest sky to the deepest midnight adorn the vessels, livening the harbor like a holiday festival. The sight is not so festive on the shore. Zuckmere hunters camp here. Their yellowed tents encircle a cooking fire, and a row of carving tables, and beyond, a collection of hanging animal skins makes a grisly boundary against the jungle. On the edge of camp, a miserable pile of caged animals chirp, squawk, and growl. Continue on page 10. Here's our options. We can talk to the hunters. So this is actually not like a city. This is a Hunter's Haven. We can talk to the hunters. We can investigate the animal cages. Unavailable if keyword animals. No. We could buy food. We could pay 2 coins to gain 2 meat. We could trade the toad bird eggs. Requires the keyword egg. Let's add that to the list. Egg. Or we could leave to return to the ship. I guess we'll just start with talking to the hunters. An old hunter, cloaked in scraps of green and gray and hair tied in a long silver ponytail, tells you of his search for the elusive toad bird eggs. Every time we reach the nesting ground, giant spiny lizards attack us. I've lost 5 friends in the last hunt, and one of the lizards took half my hand for his supper. He lifts a hand to show 3 fingers chewed down to the knuckle. If you bring me back those eggs, I'd be willing to part with a rare artifact, says the hunter. Gain Quest 142. Well, doesn't that just sound pleasant? Like, oh, hey, there's these extremely dangerous things out there that keep killing people and eating our body parts. Do you want to go grab something from them for me? Toadbird eggs. A Zalkmir hunter said he would give us a rare artifact if we found some toadbird eggs in the jungle. The eggs are in the large jungle island to the north, and we should start on the southwestern beach. So I'm guessing it's this, the southwestern beach, big old jungle. Toad is the keyword. And then we go back to our options. So our other options really are investigate the animal cages. I guess let's do that. We don't have the keyword animals, so it's available to us. Cacophony erupts as you approach the cages. Frantic birds blur their colorful feathers like a kaleidoscope. Lizards with green marble eyes watch you suspiciously from their driftwood perches. Obsidian-haired monkeys shriek and smack the bars of the cages, and a boar with stony scales slams again and again into the door of his cage. I can calm the animals and free them without being caught. Or I could leave the animals for now. Let's leave the animals for now, because I'm probably going to try to do this other quest, and I don't want to tick all these hunters off. That doesn't sound like the best plan. Although they might be sending me to my doom. Do I want to buy food? I can pay 2 coins for 2 meat. I think I'm good on food for now. If I have to cook something, maybe I will buy some food from these guys in the future. Seems like you can almost always buy food at these kind of town places, but maybe not. It's interesting, the crypts, there's some crypts over here that also are a port. That's kind of weird. Whether it be people living, or like a settlement around some crypts. Okay, so that's our turn. Let's... I mean, where do I want to go? I want to get another stockpile of command tokens. I don't have any command tokens out there. I could go to the bridge or the sick bay. If I go to the bridge, I guess I get 3. Sick bay, I get 3. Deck, I could get 2 and draw a token. Now let's go to... Let's go to the sick bay just to get the 3 command tokens. Nobody needs any healing and an ability card. It's a 5 coordinated repair, so this is kind of a good ability. Each time you travel, you can pay 1 material to repair 1. I like this. It does get a 5 out of the deck is the only consideration. But I want to build up some more cunning, so I am going to put this on Mac. I really hate to lose that 5, but so we'll pay the 2 command tokens to do that. Now Mac is a 3. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, event. Let's hope this is better than the last. So this is our last basic event. Oh, this doesn't sound good. Hunting sharks. 3 sharks pursue a small whale. Slay the sharks. Strength 6. If we fail, we take 2 ship damage. Well, I want to try to gain the meat, so I can use the 2 meat to cook to get a lot of these off. So we'll just go here. We're already at 4. We just need a 2 from this deck, and we drew a 3. Oh, I like this ability. Too bad I don't get to keep this card. It's the fishing one. If I use the deck, I draw Fate. If it's a 4+, I gain a meat. I don't know how excited I would be about using the deck a whole lot if I didn't have the where is it? The binoculars that allow me to ignore a damage when using the deck. I also saw a card, another card that I think that does that. Okay, I had to remember that I got my fishing pole here is also a meat for 1. I gained 2 meat. Okay, that's our last basic event. So I guess we travel, not committing Audrey because I think I only need to go 1 space. We're going to travel this way to go into the strait. It's a 4, so we could go 2 spaces, but we're only going to go 1. So this one has like a door in the rocks. I don't think it's that. That seems like you want to investigate that probably with some other quest. So let's start with this. So it could be this one, or if this is the strait that they're talking about up here, it could be 5, 39, 52. I doubt it's 66. This is like a beach. Okay, so we're going to do 28. Do I need to heal? I mean, I don't have any damage. I've got 4 fatigue tokens out there, but I think we're fine. So let's not cook during this exploration action. $28. If keyword father, yes, that's the one. 28.1. If keyword silence, oh, so another thing could be here? So 28.1. In a burst of water taller than your ship, a giant sea creature breaches, tentacles flailing in all directions. You trespass my waters, it bellows. Okay, so we've got 2 options. We can fight it. Oh, this is interesting. So it's 51, 52, 53, level 17. If you have the Lucran Cannon, you may deal 5 damage before the first round of combat. What's the Lucran Cannon? That sounds awesome. Or we could escape, which would just get us to return to the ship. What's the Lucran Cannon? I want to know now what that is. Well, we're not going to run from this thing. 51, 52, and 53. Don't fall cards. Don't fall cards. Thank you. Let's move the ship out of the way for combat. 51, 52, and 53. Let's get our combat tokens. All right, let's go with some randomization on a die roll here. So the first card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one will be first, and then second will be odd and even. Even. Interesting. What does first strike mean? Haven't seen that one. Well, I can put them up here so we can take a peek. So the Squid Titan arms, this is a lot of damage. Not an overly huge amount of health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get somebody up to 6 damage to take this guy out in one hit. Because that's a lot of damage coming back from this thing. This one, on the other hand, I won't be able to do all this in one go. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7. 5 damage coming back. And here is the interesting one. What does first strike mean? Is that on here? Scoring? No. So, are they on the back of the rule book? No. Combat 21 through 27. Hopefully the abilities are in here somewhere. Synergy tokens, other combat rules, flying, splash damage. Is first strike on here? Enemy card, 22 and 35. Here we go. This ability is active until disabled. Anytime a crew member attacks this enemy, the enemy counterattacks first. Wow. Two, 4, 5, 6. Being able to go diagonal with 6 damage there would also be helpful. Okay, so I need to build up to 6 damage with somebody to take this guy out so that he can't just do a ton. I think, maybe I go once with the captain to do 4 damage. Yeah, but this guy's got 6 blocking. Mac can do only 2 damage. Mac needs some more damage. Oh, you know what? I gotta do one thing real quick. When I did this travel to the strait, I could have paid a material to repair something on the ship. So I'll do that. Raphael can do extra damage if he has taken damage. So I guess Audrey can do 3 and with her +4 attack. So 3 damage. And she can give somebody extra damage. So I should be concentrating on the people that can give extra damage, right? I guess we'll go against this Squid Titan body. She's at a +4, so Audrey's going to go first at a +4, so she needs a 2. Okay, she drew a 5. So she can hit with 3 damage. We're going to cover the body here so that her synergy token can go to the captain. She's going to have 5 damage coming back. I think we will block 3 of that so that she only... Well, let's just block 1 so that she doesn't get knocked out. So she's going to take 4. Can I get to 6? With 1 more attack. I'm going to have to attack somebody else. Man, at the end of the round, this guy, anybody adjacent to this guy will deal 2+ damage. That's pretty wicked. If I have Marco go next with his +2 thing, maybe onto Kasumi. Then Kasumi could attack this guy. And she could do 5 damage, including 2 spots that are not hearts. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then she would take 5 damage back. Maybe we block with her. So let's just do this. Let's do Marco. Oh no, wait, Marco can block that one. Marco's going to attack with his frying pan. So he's got +1. This guy's a 6. I don't really care if he misses though. It's a 4 because this guy has first strike, so he counterattacks first anyway. But we're blocking 3. Coming back with 5, so he's going to take 2. And we only get to do 1 damage. So the 1 damage we're going to do is to block this first strike thing, which sends his synergy token over to Kasumi. So now Kasumi yeah, so Kasumi's now going to attack. With her sharp eye, she's at a 3. This guy's at a 6. We're going against this thing again. So she needs a 3. Okay, she drew a 5, so she hits. So we've got 3 places of hearts we can cover and 2 non-hearts. So these are going to be our 2 non-hearts. And then for 3 damage of heart, we will cover this 2. Oh, this is dumb. Oh well. And this one here. 5 damage would come back to her, but we're going to block 3 of it, only take 2. That goes back to here. We did cover a synergy spot. And we'll give the captain +1. So now the captain's going to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So the captain's going to attack the Squid Titan arms here. The captain. Oh, I should have got 2 command tokens at the start of combat. Forget that all the time because of the captain's ability. She's at a 1. This thing is at a 5. So she needs a 4. It's a 2. We're going to use the Amulet of the Fox to get us the other 2. So she hits. So she's got 4, 5, 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the Titan Squid arms are down and the tokens are used. The captain's token could go to somebody. Who else has some good damage? I guess we can give it to Max so that we could then send Max token somewhere. Mac can only do 2 damage. It doesn't really matter, I guess. The diagonal thing is not going to play that much into it. Let's go to Audrey. It doesn't really matter, I guess. End of the round, we got to take 5 damage from this guy. I'm just going to put all 5 of it on Gregory. He's not taken out yet. We have 5 damage from the Squid Titan Eyes guy. We'll just put all of it on Kanan. Now he's knocked out. Get our cubes back. Let's attack with Mac. On the Squid Titan Eyes. She's at a 5 with her saber. It's a 6, so anything she draws is going to hit. She drew a 3. I like this one. +1 health. I like that card. She hit. She does 2 damage. There are no more synergy spots there. Well, that's a bummer, but oh well, I guess we'll do that and that. So there's 4 coming back. She blocks 1, so only 3 comes back. I thought there was another synergy token there. But alas, it's not so. So I guess we will just attack with... Let's just go with Audrey just to get rid of this. It's a plus. She's a +4. This guy's a 6, so she needs a 2. Okay, that's a 5. So her 3 damage goes here and here. This guy's taken out, but again, there's no synergy token, which is fine-ish. And we'll go with Audrey again. She's at a 4. This is a 6. Do I want to do that? I guess we're going to have to go back to port and heal up and stuff. Yeah, it'll be less damage this way. Okay, so yeah, we're going with her. It's a 4 against a 6 is, we need a 2. It's a 4, so we hit. She does 3 damage, but we're going to put a command token on Stone of Blood. It costs her a health, which takes her to 5. So she will be knocked out, but then she can do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the Squid Titan thingy is no more. Oh, this thing is a camera hog. Gotta reach all over the place. Okay, so I think I did that correctly. Audrey is sitting in like the worst spot for glare off of one of my lights. Turn to 28.2. The giant collapses into the water, and before long another serpent, slightly smaller, emerges nearby. Excellent work. This time you succeeded. Now I can live in peace. Here is your reward. Gain 8 coins. Wow, we've got a lot of money. We probably should do a market action. Maybe we'll get another cool weapon. We did travel and explore, right? 3 XP. One, two, 3. Adventure card 78, which is Totem Stone of Squids. Stone of Squids. Complete quest 159 and gain quest 100. So we complete 159. We're going to gain 100 and the totem. Can't forget the totem. So this is just a keyword to tell us that we can't do that squid stuff, giant sea serpent stuff anymore. Okay, the totem was adventure card 78. What's this one going to do for us? Let's not drop this on the ground again. Oh. For one command token, we can travel a spot. Okay, so that is the end of the turn, right? Return to the ship. Okay, so we've got 12 cards to go through. I think this is a good place to call it. We'll probably do one more episode after this. I plan on heading, I've got so much money, I'm probably going to go back over here to Hunter's Haven. So we'll probably travel once. We'll do a market action, then maybe we'll do a port action. We got to heal some people up. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. We've got quite a few people that are injured, that are just completely knocked out too. So, okay, we'll take care of that next time. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Sleeping Gods and everything I post on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.